I believe, Sister Simone, it's safe for me to say that all of us in here, from our youth up until now, have had to deal with doors. We have had to deal with doors in our homes, doors in our schools, doors on our jobs, doors in our cars, doors in department stores, doors in Macy's, doors in Walmart, yes, doors in the courtroom, and doors even when you come into the church. Yes. So I believe that all of us in here, Brother Raymond, have had some experiences with doors. I believe that it's safe to say that all of us have had some good experiences with doors and some not so, Reverend Robinson, good experiences with doors. Yes. I believe it's safe to say that some of us have had some bad experiences with having to go through certain doors. I believe that some of us have had to go through the doctor's office to have some type of major surgery that if we don't get it, something bad might happen. I believe that some of us have been on the other side of the law referees and have had to go through some courtroom doors. I believe that some of us have been on the job and have been called to the supervisor's office through his doors and been given a pink slip or a layoff notice. I believe that some of us have had to go, like Sister Reed will have to go through the funeral home doors to identify a loved one or take some burial clothes so they can have a proper burial when the time comes. So I believe that all of us in here have had some bad experiences with going through some doors. Yes. But on the other side of that, Sister Simone, I believe we've had some good times and some good things happen when we went through certain doors. I believe that some of us have went through a good door of the church when we first got saved. I believe that some of us have went to the doors of the same doctor, and instead of finding something bad, he tell you that it ain't what he thought it was. I believe that some of us have went through the doors of a job that we have been praying about that ended up being that perfect job that paid good money. So we had a good experience with going through those doors. I believe that we have went through some good department stores and found a sale on that dress you've been wanting for a long time. And so we've had some good days and some bad days. We're going through some doors. And Jesus comes in this text and lets the believers know that it doesn't matter what doors you go through or what doors you've been through, whether good or bad, I am the door. Now, when you look at the text before the 10th chapter, you'll find that Jesus was dealing with some crazy folk. Jesus had healed a man born blind from his youth, and he was having some trouble from these crazy Pharisees. His disciples was along the line of these Pharisees in what they believed about you if you had something bad happen to you in your life. So they asked Jesus, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? And Jesus said, it ain't because he sinned that he was born blind, but he was born blind so that y'all could see me do what I do so you can believe. In other words, he was born blind so that I could work the works of him who sent me. In other words, I needed this to happen so you could believe on me when I do what I got to do. Somebody gonna get this in a minute. Some of you can't understand why you in the situation you in, but God says, I let you be in the situation you in so that you can know that all your help comes from the Lord. But he was dealing with these crazy folk, these Pharisees, and you got some Pharisees in the church. Now check this out, Reverend Mark. Here this man is, been born blind, ain't been able to see. He's been regulated to begging. He get healed by Jesus. And all these Pharisees can think about is who healed you and why he healed you on the Sabbath. thing about Reverend Robinson is who healed you, why he healed you, how you get healed, what you doing healed. I don't believe you've been healed. You got some church folk like that. Reverend Robinson, I still believe you don't know. You act too crazy. I just don't believe you've been totally delivered. Talk back to me if you can. There are some folk who still don't believe you saved like you say you saved. Because sometimes we make mistakes. Talk back to me if you can. But it don't matter what people think about you. You got to know you've been saved, sanctified, blood washed, baptized, and filled with the Holy Ghost. And the world can't do me no harm. These Pharisees were worried about him getting healed on Sunday than the fact that this man was blind, but now he sees. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy, y'all. This man couldn't see, but now he can see. And they worry about how you got your sight. Somebody need to tell me. Don't worry about how I got my sight. You didn't give me eyes to see. Amen. Amen. The Pharisees couldn't heal him, and what they were trying to do is block his blessing. Now watch this. They asked the man over and over again, who healed you? How you got healed? This man named Jesus spit on me and told me to go wash. And when I went wash, I got my sight. Well, I don't believe you. Go get his parents. They went and got his parents. And the parents weren't going to tell them, because if anybody admit Christ as the Savior, they would get kicked out. Now watch this, Sister Angelica. What they did was, is that when they couldn't find out who really did it or was convinced, they put the man out the church. All the man did was get healed, open his eyes so he can see, and they put him out the church. Watch this. There are some folk in the church who still blind, and when you can see, they want to put you out. All right. Say that, Pastor. And because you don't see things the way they see things, because they still blind, because they don't believe what you believe, they want to put you out. All right. Y'all ain't getting this. You got old crazy preachers who come and believe that about 10 people can raise $1 million, and they want to put me out. All right. But watch this. When they put him out, Jesus came and found him. Amen. I stopped by to tell you, in our Sunday school lesson, the Sunday school lesson told us that it don't matter who's standing in the days we living in, we got to stand for righteousness, even if you have to stand by yourself. I don't care how many preaching of homosexuality, it's all right. The devil is a liar. It's a sin, always have been a sin, and always will be a sin. Jesus took the man in after church folk had put him out. Well, it doesn't matter, church, what condition a person coming to church in. Our job is to help them to get better, not put them out. I don't care how much liquor they got on their breath. I don't care what nasty clothes they got on. I don't care if they got all their possessions in that one little bag they got. Our job is to get them connected to Jesus, because the same thing God did for us, I'm a living witness, he'll do the same thing for them. Stop putting folk out to church with your ugly, crazy lips. Stop putting folk out to church with your whispering. They know you talking about them. Instead of whispering about them, start praising God for them and watch God make a way out of no way. They put the man out. And that's when Jesus started talking about, if any man go through any other way except the door to the sheepfold, he ain't nothing but a thief and a robber. The Pharisees was going in the old way, and they was leading the people astray, making them think they was the way. And that's why Jesus says to the daughter, I am the way. Amen. The The Bible talks about doors. Revelations 3:8 says, I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door. And no man can shut. Let me help somebody. I know some of us, doors have been closed in our face because we don't have an education. I know doors have been closed in some of our face because we don't have the skill set of other people. I know doors have been closed in our face because we are female or because we black. I know doors have been closed in our face because we don't run with a certain crowd. I know doors have been closed in our face because we don't live in a gated community. I know doors have been closed in our face because we don't drive a Cadillac, Mercedes-Benz, Jaguar, or Hummer. But one thing I know, it don't matter how many doors have been closed in your face, the God I serve will open up a door for you. Revelation 3:20 says, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come into him. When God starts knocking on your door, Simone, and tell you you need to come to church, and I'm not talking about you need to come to church, I'm just using you as an example. Don't nobody get offended, but when God starts telling you you need to leave that man alone, he's knocking at your door, he's the only man you need. When God starts knocking at your door and start telling you you need to start giving more to the church, you need to open up the door and let Jesus come in, because when Jesus comes in, God will bless you for doing what he told you to do. I'm not going to preach all this, but I want to get to a point because I can go through all this. But Matthew says, asking you shall receive, seeking you shall find, open, knocking it shall be opened unto you. He talks about, Matthew says, but thou, when thou prayest into thy closet, and when thou shut thy doors, pray to thy Father which is in secret. Matthew 7 says, enter in by the straight gate, or the straight door, for wide is the gate. And I want to reference the Sunday school class again. That ain't but one way, and that's the straight and narrow way. Amen. I don't care how many people out there having sex with all these different men and all these different women. Payday coming after a while. Because the wages of sin is still death, but the gift of God is eternal life. And if I ask the question this morning, if the wages of sin is death, why do we keep working for a payday?
Yeah. All right, Pastor. Amen.
Well, I'm getting ready to wrap this up. But I got 5 points I want to make. The first point I want to make is Jesus said, I am. This is the statement that shut the door on all other religions, gods, men, women, preachers, philosophers, education, denominations, doctrines, and ways. Jesus said, I am. Jesus is saying Buddha is not the way. The Jehovah Confucius is not the way. Muhammad is not the way. Jehovah's Witnesses is not the way. Islam is not the way. Scientology is not the way. Universalism is not the way. Our good works and our goodness is not the way. I am the way. If you want to get to the Father, you still got to go through me. I don't care what T.D. Jakes said. I don't care what Joel Osteen said. I don't care what Leroy Chucker said. Money ain't coming till you get a job. But if you want to get to the Father, you still got to go through me. When Jesus said, I am, the Jews knew Jesus was claiming his divinity. When Moses was in the backside of Mount Sinai, God appeared to him in a burning bush. Am I right about it? Yeah. But the bush didn't burn up. Moses turned around and see the great sight, and God told him, take the shoes off your feet, because where you're standing is holy ground. And God gave Moses a message. I need you to go back and tell Pharaoh, let my people go. And Moses said, they're going to want to know who sent me. And you tell them, I am that I am sent you. So the Jews know that Jesus was claiming the divinity because nobody has said I am but God, Jehovah Almighty.